In this episode, we talk about cereal that really doesn't have any protein, recovering from an injury and why you need to take that as seriously as any other goal, and the newest OTR employee. Hello everybody, welcome to Equals and Alternatives episode 98. I'm your host Mike Vacanti, and today we are reviewing this cereal that has 190 calories and 4 grams of protein. 8 with milk. Probably one of the most prominent things on the label. 8 grams of protein. It's where my eyes went. It also has fiber and whole grains. This is not a good source of protein. I don't even care what we compare it to. I haven't decided what we're going to compare it to. I grabbed a bunch of carb sources out of my kitchen. Goldfish, same amount of protein. Oatmeal, actually 4 grams of protein, 130 calories, so oatmeal is a better protein source. Peanut butter, which we know isn't a good protein source, is a better protein source than this. 6 grams of protein, 190 calories. Peanut butter company, delicious by the way. Like anything, milk, chocolate milk, right? Chocolate milk has 20 grams of carbs, 8 proteins. Like this is a way better protein source, not even close. You know that. Nothing new. I'm not even going to harp on it. We're going to get straight into the question of the day, and the question of the day today is, I'm going to talk about what's been going on with my training stuff recently because I get a lot of emails about it. I get a lot of comments, and not a lot. I get some comments in social, Instagram, wherever, and I hate typing. I'm just bad at typing on a phone. I screw up a lot, I have to delete a lot, I'm very inefficient at it, so I would rather do it here. As you know, I had like weird stuff going on, shoulder, elbow. Yesterday was the first day in probably 3 weeks that I trained and didn't feel any pain. I started with a row, super light, and worked my way up to the point where I did a few sets of 6s and then moved over to a chest supported row and went even heavier there because I felt better with it. I actually ended up doing 10 sets of rows, and then I did 10 sets of cable curls, which I was shocked. I didn't feel any pain. Started super light, 12 reps, and then pyramid up. This Total Recall book and reading about how Arnold and those guys were training back in the 70s, the 60s actually, has me wanting to do weird stuff in the gym just because it's been so long since I've been able to train. It's obviously not optimal to be doing 10 sets of 10 or 12 or like crazy volume like that on a single body part, but it's just been fun. So that's been feeling good. Something I do want to note that I think a lot of people don't do, and I generally don't do, is treat recovery from an injury like you would hitting a PR, like you would with any goal that you're very in tune with, that you're really chasing, right? Like if you really wanted to have a heavier bench press, if you really want to lose weight, like you're going to really try when you're bench pressing. You're going to give it all your mental focus. You're going to be in the zone. You're going to warm up properly. When you want to be losing weight, you're going to dial in your nutrition. You're not going to miss many sessions, right? When we get hurt, it isn't as talked about, like what you should be doing to recover, but it isn't hard. Like a quick Google search will get you there. And are you doing those things? Are you icing 3 times a day? Are you, like I upped my dosage of fish oil and curcumin for inflammation purposes. I was taking Advil 4 times a day. I set up my sleeping arrangement so that my back was against a wall. So I had pillows on this side. So basically so my shoulder would not internally rotate while I was sleeping. Like beyond sleeping on your hands or getting in a weird position where you wake up and like you wake up with worse shoulder health than you went to bed with. I took it even a step further and had 3 pillows stacked up, slept on the same side, and made sure my arm was in a position where I was not only not going to do any damage to it, but hopefully leave it opened up a little bit, right? Because shoulder injuries in 2015, in the last 20 years, like we just do this all day, right? Like computer, I'm in a cab, I'm on my phone, I'm like this. I am reading a book, I'm like this. We're just like this all the time. And then we get in the gym and we try to come back here and engage these upper back muscles and like lift heavy weight over our head. It's just a recipe for disaster. So I also made a conscious effort to have better posture, and just many times throughout the day, like open up my chest, do bridges on the ground, I had a shoulder circuit that I did twice a day that took 10 minutes each, that was 5 exercises for 10 reps each, like these external rotations and wall slides and getting in a door and just like having my arms there and pressing back and engaging my rhomboids and lats and all the tiny muscles, mid traps, lower traps, that don't get active when I'm just like this all day. So I was pissed, right? I was furious that I couldn't be training. So after several days, I got very serious about recovery. And now, knock on wood, I had one good workout, and I'm not lifting overhead right now, so who knows what's going to happen. But I just think that it would be valuable, because we all get hurt, right? Like, everyone goes hard, everyone makes mistakes, and you can avoid them to a degree, but like injuries happen. So when that happens, I just want you to take your recovery, take getting back there as soon as possible, as seriously as you do other goals. What else? When I wasn't lifting, I dropped down into like a pretty substantial calorie deficit, mostly just because I'm very vain and was like, I'll sacrifice losing a pound of muscle if it means losing 4 pounds of fat in the process. So I did that, but then after having an awesome training day yesterday, kind of went back into like recompish macros where my rest days 2,400 to 2,550 calories and training days 3,100 to 3,300 calories. So we'll do that for a little bit until I can really be training intensely and then get back after the gains, strength gains, muscle gains. Winter is coming. Big shout out to Roman Fitness Systems for the t-shirt. We don't have an alternative because it's breakfast. Like, you know, whatever your alternative is, make it fit your day. That's absolutely fine. Hope everyone had an awesome weekend. It's Monday. Oh, Chris started yesterday on the regimen, started on Sunday. So yesterday morning, we had like an intro meeting, jammed on stuff. He has gotten going on some projects for future versions of the app, even though it's not out yet. And actually, I was saying it's gonna be out this week, between like the 5th and the 9th. Depending on the Apple approval process, we're looking at 4 to 6 or 7 days from now. But it's coming soon, be patient. But yeah, he's jamming on some stuff for future versions of the app. So super excited to have him out here in the city. That's it. Hope you all have a great day. Talk to you soon. Remember, your body's still counting macros even if you're not.